Hello everybody, this is Joanne Perry. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I have a class that I offered my customers. So all their kits are ready, their bundles, they're ready to come pick them up. And I had said that I would do a video, so this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to record this, and then they will get the link, and then it will go public to everybody. Now let me tell you what was included. So they were able to purchase the bundle, the On the Horizon bundle, and the pack of DSP. And with the tax and shipping in New Brunswick, it would be $107. So they purchased that, and they didn't pay anything for the kit that I made. That was just a gift from me. They all got a pack like this with all the supplies in it. And since they got the products, their die cutting is going to be done by themselves. So I will show the steps for each card. There's 5 cards. Okay. Excuse me. This bundle is in the mini catalog, the January to June, and it's on page 42. These are some samples they made. And so the bundle is $69.25. This is in Canada, like I said. And the paper is $15.75. So you add your shipping and your tax, and you can even add the embellishments in there. But they were on back order. So they're still on back order, actually. So I wasn't able to add that to the class. But you can use any embellishments you want. So if you don't have this yet and you'd like to do these cards, you can save this video and make them when you get your kit. I do have 2 full class kits here if anybody wants them. Like I said, the price was about $107. But I can do it for $100 while they're available. So $100, and you can get all of these items plus the cards, the card kit. Holy, I can't talk anymore. So now let's get started. And oh, I wanted to tell you, I designed these. Most of them I got some inspiration too, but most of these I designed them on the go with my friend Evelyn while she was making other cards with another bundle. And I made sure that I used all of these stamps. Look at it. They're all over there on the blocks. So all of the cards, we're using every single one of these. That I don't do often. So let's begin. I'm gonna take this over here. You will need your a black ink pad. So I'm using Memento. It's called Memento Tuxedo Black. And well, I'll tell you as I go what we're using, okay? It'll be much easier like that. All right, so the first, how about I show you the paper that comes in that pack? So they have, this comes, I think there's 48 in the pack. Yeah, 48. And there's 12 different designs. So these are the paper. They're really, really pretty. You can do any kinds of scenes on it. So we will, mine on this class, this video, they'll all be already pre-cut though. Pretty. I like this one. I didn't even use it yet. Gotta make a card with that one. I've seen some with the fence on it. Oops. One. And there's some that are very similar, so it doesn't matter if you use the wrong one, because they're all going to be looking nice, so don't worry. Now let's start with this kit here. So you're going to take out this pack. This one is the soft succulent card base. And you have all of these all pre-cut. And you'll find 2 of these. It's just in case you make you stamp your greeting crooked. I figured I had lots of these strips, so I threw in a couple of those. All right, so this sheet is coming from that one. So as you can see, we'll do a little puzzle here. Oops, upside down, like that. So you can see that this is where I've cut it out. And I don't know if I wrote the size. Oh yeah, that's 4 by 5. So you can cut it at 4 and then at 5. And then this larger piece is 3. So once you have your piece 4 by 5, you just cut 3 pieces. So this is 1 inch and this one is 3. All right. And so we have some cardstock in there too for die cutting. Let's start with the stamping. I'm gonna get a grid sheet here. So since yours is all cut already, just put them back, do the little puzzle, put them where they belong. Make sure it's straight. Okay, and then take the trees, this stamp here. You're gonna ink it up with your black ink. It could be in what is this? Evening Evergreen. You could do it that one too if you want. You're just gonna stamp along the edge. I'm gonna try to put my head in there. This, you want to go a little lower. There. And then this one doesn't matter, you don't, even if they're not touching, just want to put them a little bit below, like that. And that's it for that one. Then you want the birds, and like I said, just put those back together. And when you put your birds on the stamp, on the block, I mean, make sure you take a look to see which way it goes. It's pretty hard to tell. Like, you just, you know, find a couple of them to see which one makes more sense. And I'm gonna go like this. I want to do it on both pieces, so I'm just gonna go like that. There we go. Oh, I got a dry throat, so I'm just gonna get my cleaner here. May as well do the trees too. Okay. All right. Oh, we'll need that ink pad because we're going to stamp our greeting. Okay. And this one, I'm going to do Thinking of You. And I made it longer, so you can just go to one end. Just gonna try to get it straight. Hey, perfect. And then just snip it off. All right, now we can glue these on there right away. So you're gonna leave a 1/8 of an inch around it. Even our adhesives, the Stampin' Seals, all the refills are on back order as well. When they come available, I would recommend to stock up because I heard through Stampin' Up that the prices are going up April 1st. And no, it's not an April Fool's joke. Shipping and certain items in the catalog are going to be going up. I don't know what exactly yet because we're just going to know when we see the new catalog. Or actually, we'll see the retiring list. And I don't know if they will announce, if we'll have access to the new price list ahead of time. But if you follow me on Facebook, that's where I announce everything. Just look for Stampin' Joe. And you can like my page, and then every time there's specials or anything like that, you'll get a notification from me. And now we're going to use the dies to cut the little trees. So where are they? This one here. Yeah, and I heard that the adhesives, I don't know if it's all of them, but that's going to go up. And we haven't had shipping increase in a long time. In a long time. I've been a demonstrator for 16 years already. And this is the first time that I see shipping increase. So I'm not too surprised about it with everything that's going on. Everything is going up, so they have to adjust their prices too. The demand is really high on the trucks and everything. So you're gonna cut this out with your evening evergreen scrap. And while you're at it, you may as well cut extra ones and keep it in your stamp set so that they'll be ready. Because your piece of cardstock is big enough to do a few of those. I'll put that there. And now, just gonna put some glue on the back. This is what the card is looking like. Oh, a little higher. That's straight? No. It's hard to see if I'm putting it straight because the phone is right there. And I don't want to put my head in it. Now this, I'm going to put some dimensionals in the back. Mini dimensionals are low inventory right now, by the way. So it's just a matter of time when they will go on back order, and we can't add them to orders anymore when there's something back order. They used to, you know, allow us to add it to an order, and then when it came back, they would ship it individually. But imagine the cost of that. Yeah, so they had to put a stop to that a few months ago. And that's your first card. Easy peasy, eh? All right, now, okay, card number 2. Take the Misty Moonlight. This is all cut as well. This one is a little different. I cut off an inch, 1 1/4 inch on the, so it's just your normal card base, but then put it in your trimmer and cut off 1 1/4 off. Here's my bone folder. So that's your Misty Moonlight. Then your DSP, this one is the little sheet here. To me, it looks like little cabins, but they're mountains. And let me show you where. Yeah, it's right there. And this is the other piece. So this one is, I think it's 5 1/4. Yeah. So I cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. And then I cut off a 1 1/4, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, 1 1/4. Separate them. I'm gonna leave a little gap. You'll see. And we're gonna stamp on that. This one is gonna say, wishing you so much happiness. There we go. And let's clean that. All right. So this one, oh, sorry, hold on. Okay. So, like I said, this one, you're going to glue it here inside the front panel. Let's put it this way so I can see better. There we go. Oh, no, a little crooked still. That's why I like liquid glue. I never get it straight the first time. And here I have a piece of cardstock white, same size as this piece here, 4 by 4. I wasn't too sure. You're gonna put that inside here. I won't push hard. I just want to see if that's going to be equal. I'm going to go more that way. Good enough here. So make sure this is following, and you're just going to glue that right there. I like this kind of cut. And there you go. So that was another quick one. Card number 3. Evening Evergreen card base. And this one, the sheet that I'm using, in your kit you might have a different, the one that's similar to this one, because I was running out, so I had to change up a little bit, but they are so close. So this one I used the top portion of it, and it's 4 by let's see, 5 1/4. So 4 by 5 1/4. So I would go like this. I would put your sheet this way and cut it down at 4, and then take the left part there. Take would be 5 1/4. So well, just put it like that in your trimmer and cut it at 5 1/4. And then you'll have that strip. So let's put that over there. I'm gonna do some stamping on it first. This one we will put thanks for everything. We'll go on the bottom left. Try to get it straight. Yay! And the birds. Where did I put? Oh, over here. I think it was this way. Let's put some birds up over here. And that's it. So this is it for the stamping. Now we're going to do some die cutting, but just to show you how quick it could be to make some cards. That would look nice just like that, right? But I decided to do some mountains. May as well clean it all while I'm at it. And, okay, put this aside for now. And you've got these little pieces in there. Now my dies. The mountains, these ones here, there's 2 layers. I'm gonna need both of those. And then we have these mounts. I'm just gonna get this one here. I need to put these on a magnetic sheet. That's what I do usually. Easier to take them on and off. Now, this one here, that's what you're gonna do in the evening evergreen. Put that like this. Did you know that if you put it sideways, you don't get that little speed bump? It's so much better. This one here was a piece, was it? Yeah, the other side. That strip that you got left, I just used that same paper. And that is going to be for the, you can see the detailed one and one like that. That's the one I used to cut on there. And again, you can cut a few of those while you're at it. So yeah, we're gonna put that a little sideways like this. And then we'll do the other one. Got that. And this one. And then just your plain white, you're gonna do the one that's detailed. Pop those out, and there you go. Now put those over there. All right, so you're gonna take this and layer it on top of that. If you wanted to do them green, you could have done that too, but I like just having like the same close tones. So it's all full of snow. Now let's get my silicone sheet to because this is more intricate. If you have the mini, what is it called? Fine tip glue, that would be even better for this. Or adhesive sheets. But I don't mind my liquid glue. And I'm just going to take these little tweezers to flip it on there. Whoop, let go. And there you go. And now we can glue this piece to the card base. There. And now take this, just set it on there to see where exactly you want it. And like I said, even that would be enough. I want this on there as well. You want to hide the green on this end. So you see, so I think I'm gonna move it like that. Yep. Okay, I'll just leave that there. And then you can see where you want to place it. Right there. And then this one just on top. Actually, I think I'm going to put dimensionals this time. I didn't do that last time, but let's see. I might have to cut a little, just a little piece here. Perfect. Take the backings off. Okay. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I usually do a Facebook Live, but this time I'm just doing I'm just recording myself, so it's like I'm all by myself. I don't have anybody to talk to. I think I want to hide that little white. There we go. And then finish. Let's show you what the other one looks like. I do like the dimensionals on it better. So it's all up to you. Now, next card. Card number 4. This is Blackberry Bliss. Because we have some Blackberry Bliss in the paper. This is a sheet I used. And let's see. So this one, I went from the left. And that is 4 by 5 1/4 again. Oh, a little black fly in here. Yeah, so 4 by 5 1/4. So cut it at 4 and then cut it here. So that is the sheet you're using. And this one, we're going to use the little fence. Let's do that first. You have the Misty Moonlight. You're going to take this stamp that's in your stamp set. You're going to use, I used Misty Moonlight. Bring a sheet here. It's just to add a little texture to the fence. So you're going to need 2. just keep putting some on there. There you go, that's good enough. And we'll clean that off. Don't need that one anymore. We will use your, well, we'll do the die cutting first. We'll do the stamping after. All right, so now I need that. Did you see the little gates, fence, whatever you'd call that? You see that a lot at like public beaches, provincial beaches. They're so cute. And that's all I need on that one. All right. Now, you got a bigger one, so you could put that one here and a smaller one over there. This one is a mini die cutting machine. I think this one is on sale. Hold on. Yeah. If you don't have this and you go to many crops, like weekend retreats and stuff like that, you might want to stock up on this one. Their regular price is $82, but in March, until March 31st, you save 20%, so it's only $65.50. This is called Savings Are in Bloom. And there's bundles too. All squared away bundle, that's $54.25. And on the other side is full of them. These three that I highlighted is because they're not in bundles anymore in the catalogs right now. But Stampin' Up! Still added them to this special, and they made it a bundle deal. And so with the 20% discount, it comes to $60.75 for the art gallery. The Celebrate Sunflower bundle is $62.25, and this one, Garden Wishes bundle, is $62.25. So we have Beauty of Friendship, Hydrangea Haven bundle, Pansy Patch bundle, Quiet Meadow, the Seascape bundle, which was really nice, Sweet as a Peach, and Welcoming Window. I have that one and I haven't done anything with it. I think I used it once. I gotta make something with that before they retire it. This one here, What's Cooking, it was $69 and it's only $55. Wildcats bundle is $46.25. So if you liked any of these, if they were on your wish list, you can get them 20% off until March 31st. We are in 2022. In case you're just watching this years from now, come back and say, Joanne, you said that was on sale. No. Okay, so yeah, so if you like that little die cutting machine, it's on sale. Wish I would have waited. Let's get my pokey tool here. You could even put this through an embossing folder too if you wanted to, but I like it just stamped like that. Oh, I don't know if you can see good, but it kind of gives texture, right? Okay. I'm gonna take a drink. Hold on. Not often I go out to get a coffee, but I had to go to an appointment, so I got my Starbucks. I miss my friend Evelyn because we always do coffee, and she always treats me with a Starbucks. I miss you, Evelyn. But she's all the way in Alabama working. All right. There. So on this, take your piece of DSP. You're gonna stamp the grass a few places. So this is gonna go like that. Whichever way you want to put it, doesn't matter. We're gonna put a greeting here. This one I used relax and enjoy your day. And you can stamp it where you want, but I went up in the right corner. I'm gonna really bring it close because I don't want that crooked. When it's on the DSP, you just get one chance. I guess if you did do it crooked, just stamp it on a piece of white cardstock or whatever, and then cut it out and put it on top of it. But I did good because I was watching. And the birds again. And this way, we're gonna go put them down here. I love these birds. And now the grass. Where did I put? Oh, over here. So we're kind of like gonna make a little shore here. So just stamp that in the center first. Could put it right there. Ah, I didn't put enough ink. I should have had my Stamp-A-Majig. Not Stamp-A-Majig. Holy moly, I haven't used that in a long time. Stamparatus. I'm gonna kind of just go over it, like make 2 layers. Yeah, that'll help. And let's get this scrap. I don't want to get this sheet dirty because I can use it again. Let's do a little bit down there. And down here. There you go. I did more stamping than I did on my original card, but that's what you do when you want to fix a boo-boo. Yeah, with your Stamparatus, at least you could just ink it up again and put it down. I just never think of using it. All right. So let's glue this on the card. This one I did it, you know, the way up, but I did it sideways. So it's 4 1/4 by 11. Scored at 5 1/2. There. Okay, and then we're gonna put some glue on these. Let's use my silicone mat again. You know why I used the silicone mat? Eh? It's like, you see there's glue there? It's easy to take off after. Yep. If you don't have that, you might want to invest in it. And you might hear my husband upstairs doing business. And sometimes he's on Zoom calls, and sometimes he's just on the speakerphone, and he's really loud. He's upstairs, and I still hear him good. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. All right, now I'll take this, and I'm gonna put it sideways like that, and this one right here. Hold them for a few seconds. And that's the card. Now, next card. Okay, so yeah, you see how I did it nicely over here? I only stamped it 3 times. This one I had to really go at it. I could even stamp another one there, but we'll leave it. We're not gonna push our luck. All right, next card. card number 5. This card base is Cinnamon Cider. That is retiring. I think that's the family that's, yeah, this is from the In Colors that are retiring this year. Let me see. I'm going to show you where the colors are. Right on it. Page 122. If you look at the catalog, there's In Color collections. So we have 2 sets of colors, and they each last 2 years only. They only go in the book for 2 years. And so every time there's one that leaves, like for example, this year, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. So that blue that I'm using that I love, that is retiring too. So these, when we have our new annual catalog in June, May 3rd, we're gonna have a new catalog. Those won't be in there anymore. So if you had those ink pads, you want to make sure you get the ink refills for them, because you won't be able to re-ink them anymore if you don't have them. And they're only $5 each. So the numbers are here. If you like the paper, order some of those now, because that's always the thing that goes first, is the ink refills and then the colors of cardstock. So when this one goes out, this one here will move over here, and then there's a new set of colors for the next 2 years. So this one here, they're in the next catalog. Fresh Freesia, Polished Pink, Evening Evergreen, and Soft Succulent. Today we are using the Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen, and Cinnamon Cider and Misty Moonlight. So if you like those, stock up. I always get messages after saying, is it too late? Yes. Give enough notice, so can't say I didn't warn you. Now, okay, this one, Cinnamon Cider, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. We have a little strip of white, and there's a little piece of the designer paper, and it's from the other side. Can't remember where exactly, but this is 4 by 5.25 as well. And let's see, it's this sheet here. That one is the one that I said before that was similar to another card. So it doesn't matter which of the two you use for those 2 cards. But this one, yeah, I don't even have the right one actually. But you can just see, like, when you have your paper, whichever sheet that, let me see, is it the other one? Yeah, see how they're close? Very similar. So it doesn't matter which one you use, but you want to have like the green and the water. So this one is the one I used. So you would kind of take off the bottom here. That was like 1/2 inch. Let's see. There. Yeah, 1/2 inch. So you can remove 1/2 inch on the bottom, and then just keep 4 from that. So it would be like here. So you'd have that long strip here left. All right. So if you use this one, well, you would go right at the bottom. I would say you'd be safe to go like this, cut it at 4, and then cut it at 5.25. So either or would work. All right. And that one's just gonna go right on there. On here, as you can see, I did stamp the grass, but I did use Cinnamon Cider, and this one today I'm gonna do it in Soft Succulent. Or maybe, yeah, let's try Soft Succulent. I was debating on that one or the Evening Evergreen. I don't know. Big decision. We didn't use these ones for the grass yet, but let's just go with the lighter one. It won't stick out as much, I guess. So soft succulent, and I'm gonna make sure I have it inked up really good. You don't want to rock the boat though, because you don't want ink on the edges like I just did here. So like my friend Diane always tells me, look on your stamp before I flip it over. So if you do have some, you can wipe it off, or just be careful when you're stamping that you don't go like that, okay? Because you're going to have that on the end. Now I'm going to say it. I'm going to be really paranoid here. So I'm going to bring it closer to me, and I'm going to stamp it. So I'm just going to stamp it right down and up. There you go. Yeah, I like the soft succulent. You can see both there. Now let me just clean this. I don't want to drop my cards on any of the stamps. We're gonna need the birds too, so I'm not gonna clean it. We're at the card number 5, you know. A little white strip. I'm gonna stamp with Breathe. This is the last one we didn't use yet. Okay. And I would go to the right of your strip. That way, if you don't like it, you can use the rest of it. I think I pressed too hard, so I'm gonna go again. I did just re-ink my ink pad there before I started my video, so I kind of forget to go easy. Yeah, much better, right? So breathe. It's your birthday. Relax. Or you're retired now. So now I can just cut that over here. And I'm going to cut it in an angle like this. Now this one, as you can see, this is what I did. Just kind of gives a shadow underneath it. And so I can put it like that. And I'm just going to flip it over. You could do like this if you want. Okay, or you can just put it under, not show on the left. So that's what I did before, and I cut it right along here. But this time I'm going to use it like that. It'll just be a little different. Whoop. It moved on me. There. And then put that on dimensionals. I have 3 clocks downstairs, so you might hear some ticking. I don't mind it, but my daughters, they find it so annoying. They say, how can you sit in there? I said, I find it kind of relaxing, actually. Whoops. There. And right against the edge. So we got that, but we need some birds. Well, let's get some birds on there. And let's put them over here. Isn't that pretty? I just love this bundle and that paper together. And I actually just got the Grassy Grove, I think it's called. And that goes good with this paper as well. I'll show you a couple of cards I made with it already. There we go. Now it's coming out. There's even another stamp set in the mini catalog that goes good with, like it's like the same style. I had it. This one here, oceanfront. So you can make your own little scenery. It has all these images on there and the different grasses. Kind of like that. I have to play with it. So this is it for that card. After that, you can take some white cardstock and just cut it out, put it inside. When it's dark colors, you might want to put some white inside. I usually cut them 4 by 5 1/4. Put it in here. And then now that I want to show you the bling. I'm pretty sure they're still on back order, but I'll still show them to you. This is called Pebbles Enamel Shapes. And this one is faux sea glass shape. Aren't these pretty? So if you get them later, you can always add them to your cards. So just to show you this card here, I could put a few rocks over here to hide that little mess I made that's really bugging me. And there you go. Aren't those cute? So there's 2 different kinds and they're both on back order. Unfortunately, if you want to add some in here, I think I will. I think I'll put some on here. If you want to know when they come available, let me know. The other ones are not really cards that I would put some on. But you can put in other kind of blings. All right, so let me show you the cards all over again. To see what we did. Okay, so we got these 2. With or without the little rocks. And purple one is this one. See? And we got this. And this little fold one. And the one with the mountains. There you go. That's it. But I mentioned the Grassy Grove. Let me just get that for you. Where did I put it? I was using it the other day, but I'll show you I can't remember where I put the bundle. No. Oh, I filed it. Yeah, there's actually a few cards that would go, and few bundles that would look good with this paper. So the Grassy Grove, it's this stamp set here, and it has the big trees die cuts and a few deer in there. So let me just show you the cards that I made. So this is one of them. I stamped so that the trees, you can stamp them inside. And the paper is in the back of it. So I just put 2 layers of black and then added a strip there. The other one is a little, it's like a shaker box. I don't know how you would call this, but it's like a little frame. Isn't that cute? So you can, that's why I ran out, because I used these paper on there, and when I was doing the kits, I didn't have enough. But yeah. So I just added a little bit of ribbon here and a tag. This, I can't remember what it's called, but it's not from that bundle, the die. It's from something else. Yeah, and then you got this one here too, the Paradise Palm. So these are all products that are in the mini catalog that is ending the end of June. So you still have time to get them. We have the Paradise Palms. It's got nice sayings on there. And a cool palm trees, which I miss very much. Nice border here. So if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. And that is it for today. These are the cards that you'll end up with. Okay. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.